The private's code. In the heart of a dense, humid jungle, where the air smelled of gunpowder and rain, a young soldier named Private Daniel Mbele, known by his comrades as Dax, stood at attention. He was the lowest in rank, but his spirit, steady and fearless, set him apart. Every morning before sunrise, he polished his old rifle, whispering the same words his late father once told him. A man's uniform means nothing if his heart isn't clean. Those words would soon be tested. One grey morning, General Samuel Cato, the most feared and respected man in the camp, summoned Dax to his tent. The general's uniform gleamed with medals. His presence alone could silence a room. "Private Mbele," he said, "I've chosen you for a special mission. You will intercept a civilian convoy, moving supplies through the jungle. No reports, no witnesses. You understand?" Dax froze. He had heard rumors about raids that never made it to the books, about operations that served greed, not duty. He looked straight into the general's eyes and said quietly, "Sir, those are civilians. That's not a mission. That's murder." The tent fell silent. The general's eyes narrowed, his voice colder than steel. "You're not paid to think, soldier. You're paid to obey." But Dax stood firm. "With respect, sir, I can't obey an unlawful order." There was a long, deadly pause. Then the general smiled faintly, the kind of smile that hides venom. "Then you'll learn your lesson the hard way." The next morning, Dax's name disappeared from the base roster. He was reassigned to Sector 9, a deadly zone deep in the jungle, crawling with terrorists and cut off from reinforcements. They said no one lasted there more than a week. It was exile by another name. The days that followed were hell. Dax fought through blistering heat, endless ambushes, and sleepless nights surrounded by enemies. He built shelters out of broken crates, rationed muddy water, and learned to fight with nothing but grit and instinct. But through every battle, every wound, every hopeless moment, he refused to break. In time, his courage began to draw others. A handful of scattered soldiers who had given up hope started following him, listening to his orders, trusting his heart. He didn't lead them with rank. He led them with respect.